Hello, so this is my Seiju Elm. I showed it in the first video, and I said in that video that I thought I would just let it grow for a year, but when I really thought about it, if I let it grow for a year, what would actually develop? You know, this branch is very weak for this trunk, but it's the one that I think is probably the best one to follow. This one back here is like the biggest one by a lot. I mean, like 40% of the foliage comes off of it, but like just it's freaking huge and disgusting and straight. And then like there's this side branch, the side trunk, and its location is fine if I wanted to use it as a branch, but it's too long and it gets too thick. So I think before I let it grow, I'm gonna cut off everything in the back. I'm gonna shorten this to about here because it's just straight, long, and a little too thick. And I'm gonna follow this line here. So I'm gonna chop off this. And then I'll just let it grow. And I mentioned maybe doing a ground layer in the last video, but since it started leafing, I've got a bud here and a branch here. And to me, I felt I could just let those grow as sacrifices and it would fix the inverse taper over time, especially because I'm going to be reducing a lot from whatever's coming out of this bulge here. So, yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll start recording again when I'm done. Alright, I finished the pruning. As you can see, I took quite a bit off of it. I've seen people take a lot more off their elms at this time of year, so I think it'll be completely fine. But I think it was the correct decision. I'm gonna tilt the planting angle kind of like this whenever I repot it next, I think. And I talked about doing a ground layer, but we have these growing out which can be used as sacrifice branches, and there's another bud down here as well. So I think this was the correct decision. Then I also took a lot of cuttings, which I'll show you. So if this tree doesn't survive, hopefully the cuttings do. If the cuttings don't survive, hopefully this does. But hopefully everything survives, and I go plus 20 in terms of small trees. All right. And these are all the cuttings I've taken. There's a lot. Hopefully at least some of them take. I have some of them in bonsai soil, some of them in normal potting mix. We'll see which one works better. I used some rooting hormone, and I think some of them will take. I haven't really done cuttings before, so we'll just have to see. I haven't watered them yet, so I'll get to doing that right when I finish recording this video. That's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.